Welcome to Nitro, everybody. We are 1 week away from the second click preview extravaganza in VWF history, WarGames. And ladies and gentlemen, you see this limo arriving, and here come the three members of Qaeda. What do they have in store for us tonight? We'll find out on this week's edition of Nitro. Stay tuned, everybody.
Guys up on the floor, check your guns at the door. You won't need them anyway. Violent talk makes the broken glass break, and soon you'll be ready to run. So put 'em up, show me what you got. Show me how you do it, how you never gonna stop. Shut 'em down, it's coming back around. This is how we do it, and we gonna do it now.
Good evening, everybody. I am Isaac, a.k.a. Omega, welcoming you to the sold-out VWF Arena. As I said, we are 1 week away, less than a week away, ladies and gentlemen, 6 days away from the Click Preview event, WarGames. These three women will be in action at that Click Preview, and right now they're standing in the ring, and I'm sure they're going to give us some comments. Let's take it to the ring. Oh my, ladies and gentlemen, the CEO, Frederick James Francis, lays down a bombshell. Oh my. Big matches made by the CEO. Ladies and gentlemen, the boss has laid down the gauntlet. Qaeda in action tonight. And now, ladies and gentlemen, you see the Gullwings getting ready for our opening contest of the evening. Wait a minute! Wait! That's Team G4! That's Morgan Webb! That's Morgan Webb and Olivia Munn! What was that all about? Ladies and gentlemen, I guess we have another opening contest scheduled to take the. Well, my notes say that the Gullwings are going to be in action, but Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, from what just happened back there, a cowardly attack from Team G4. Ladies and gentlemen, we've had to bump up a match up the card. Ladies and gentlemen, you can see right there in the bottom left of your screen, WarGames coming to you live in just 6 short days. This coming Sunday, ladies and gentlemen, the second quick-per-view extravaganza will be coming your way. And ladies and gentlemen, you still have time to make that call to your local cable internet provider. Your local internet provider, make that call, tell them you want to be part of the VWF second extravaganza, WarGames. Ladies and gentlemen, of course, as always, we are the league that reaches out to you. You can find us on Facebook and Twitter. Use the hashtag VWF Wrestling. And ladies and gentlemen, tonight, an interesting match to start us off. You already saw Makoto Kaino in the ring. And ladies and gentlemen, let me go ahead and say this. Even though that Frederick James Francis and myself, both through the years in NGW and here in the Vixens Wrestling Federation, have called Makoto by that last name, Kaino. Ladies and gentlemen, after calling her that these past 5 years, ladies and gentlemen, we've gotten a lot of fan mail, a lot of snail mail and emails from our Japanese fans. And ladies and gentlemen, we're being informed that maybe the more proper pronunciation of that last name would be Kino. Ladies and gentlemen, I think until I can make the transition, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just going to maybe call her by her first name. And here you see Team G4, who already attacked the 2 women that were supposed to be their opponents for this opening match. They were supposed to take on the Gullwings, but ladies and gentlemen, that's obviously not going to happen. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm shocked. I mean, Morgan Webb and Olivia Munn, fan favorites here, or they were. I'm sure that's changed now. You can hear these fans booing them. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't understand. Where did that come from? Why would Morgan Webb and Olivia Munn see fit to sneak up like thieves in the night and just absolutely mug Yuna and Riku? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I guess we'll never know. Team G4, after this contest, will have a lot of questions to answer, especially from the CEO, Frederick James Francis, about that cowardly attack. But the bell's gone, we are underway. And ladies and gentlemen, this is kind of an interesting matchup here, considering that Makoto and Ray are going to be opponents in just 6 short days. They, along with Usagi, ladies and gentlemen, are going to be a part of that triple threat cage match for Makoto's Queen of the Mountain briefcase. So, ladies and gentlemen, definitely an uneasy alliance being formed here tonight on the opening contest of the last VWF Nitro before WarGames. Ladies and gentlemen, we would be so happy to have you along for the ride. WarGames is going to be an exciting quick-per-view, and we will definitely be making history. Lateral press from Morgan Webb, 1 and only a 1. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be running down the full card that you can expect for WarGames this Sunday. And Team G4 going back to one of their favorite moves. A nice double team maneuver right there. And Olivia Munn now trying to press the advantage on Makoto. Olivia leaps and misses with the moonsault. And Makoto now. An unorthodox submission right here. A modified camel clutch, if you will. And now Makoto stomping away. Kick to the midsection. A second, a third. Into a head scissors takedown. Olivia Munn out on her feet. Nice German suplex from Makoto, also known as Sailor Jupiter. Now Makoto. Look at the strength on that military press. Oh my, and back down to earth goes Olivia Munn with that power slam. And Makoto right there had a chance to make a tag to Rei Hino and didn't. Obviously a lot of bad blood, and right there's a blind tag. And Makoto doesn't look like she was very happy about it. I think she thought that she had Olivia Munn right where she wanted her, and now Ray Hino's made the blind tag. Hurricane Rana takedown. Off the ropes. Oh my! Some in-your-face action right there. Up on the top. Here comes Ray. Nailed the splash. That could be it. 1, 2. And only a 2. Morgan Webb comes in to make the save. Ladies and gentlemen, even though Team G4 seems to have taken a sudden turn for the worse, ladies and gentlemen, you can't take away from this tag team. They were the, oh my, as you see the rolling mandala right there. And that could be it. The cover. 1, 2. And somehow Olivia Munn kicks out. Ray Hino didn't hook a leg, and I think that aided Olivia Munn's cause of kicking out. Oh my, huge knee to the face. And now Olivia Munn on the comeback trail, wanting to make a tag to Morgan Webb. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, you cannot take away from Team G4. There's a reason they were the first ever VWF Tag Team Champions. As you see, another well-executed double team. But ladies and gentlemen, I don't understand. I guess Team G4 would have rather, I guess they felt it would be an easier victory, perhaps, to take down Ray and Makoto, who are feuding right now, than to take on a team that's on the same page in the Gullwings. I mean, I know that Team G4 wants to win the tag titles back from Tequila Sunrise, the current champions, but ladies and gentlemen, that's not the way to do it. And as it stands, Ray Hino's in a lot of trouble. As you see, a nice bulldog there from Morgan Webb. Lateral press, hook of the leg, 1, and only a 1 as Makoto makes the save. Ray Hino back up, go behind. Drop kick deflected. Morgan Webb misses with a dive. And nails the slingshot suplex. Morgan Webb on the top, measuring Ray Hino. Leaps and misses. Oh my. You could hear her hit the canvas. And right there, Ray nailed a moonsault. The cover. 1, 2. No. Oh my. Makoto almost kept Olivia Munn off of her. But Olivia Munn somehow ducked that spinning heel kick and made the save. This one's been back and forth. Ladies and gentlemen, Ray Hino and Makoto Kino have been known to team up in the past, back in the New Gen Wrestling days, and they were a good team. And when these two women are on the same page, they are as good as any women's tag team out there. And right now, Ray Hino is on a roll. I think for the moment, Ray and Makoto have kind of buried the hatchet on their rivalry, to be resumed at a later date. 1, 2. And Olivia Munn again making the save. Come on, referee. When is enough going to be enough? Ladies and gentlemen, a lot of great matches coming your way tonight. Of course, the CEO announced it for the hardcore title. The new champion, Lindsay, defends against the woman that she took the belt from, LuFisto. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, our main event of the evening, Abdalah bin Laden versus the returning Ami Mizuno. And ladies and gentlemen, what a shocking moment that was on Nitro last week to end the show when Ami Mizuno came out of nowhere and announced to the world that she was back and that she was ready for the WarGames. Olivia Munn now. A Hurricane Rana on Ray Hino. Ray has been in there for a good 7 or 8 minutes. Lion Salt connects. Nice athletic move there from Olivia Munn. Lateral press. 1. And too close to the Senshi corner. And Makoto makes the save. And Olivia Munn right now has kind of gotten distracted. And a nice drop salt there from Ray Hino. Olivia Munn may still, I mean, she's not exactly the seasoned veteran that Morgan Webb is. And she's prone to making some mistakes like that. Collar elbow tie up. Cross neck breaker from Olivia Munn. Picking Ray back up. Team G4 right now with the advantage into the buckle. Double team maneuver coming up on the part of Team G4. And what is this? Oh my shades of la resistance with that double team maneuver. And that could do it. Kino cleared out. 1, 2, it's over. And Team G4, if their intent was to try and get an easier matchup by jumping the Gullwings, well, ladies and gentlemen, you gotta say, it probably paid off. The bad blood between Ray Hino and Makoto Kino was just too much, and the continuity of Team G4 takes the victory in our opening contest on this week's Nitro. Ladies and gentlemen, you're checking out the replays right now. Take a look at this devastating move. It hurt just to look at it. Ray Hino spent a good 10 minutes in the ring, and she just could not go on. Team G4 cut the ring in half and was able to take the victory. But ladies and gentlemen, these fans not showing any appreciation whatsoever for Team G4 for that cowardly attack. And ladies and gentlemen, you have to wonder, what would have happened if they'd have had to have fought the Gullwings? Could the Gullwings have defeated the former tag team champions? As you can see, Michael Cole and Jerry Lawler for no reason. Team G4 are your winners here tonight on Nitro. You have to wonder how this will reflect in the tag ranks. Let's take you to the back. Welcome back to the VWF Arena, CAW wrestling fans, and what a contest this is going to be. This is going to determine the #1 contendership for the VWF Tag Team titles. And there you see coming down the aisle, Haruka and Michiru. And ladies and gentlemen, this is a team that is obsessed. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I know those are strong words, but in this commentator's full opinion, these two women are obsessed with the current reigning and defending VWF Tag Team Champions, Tequila Sunrise. Ladies and gentlemen, this will be the 3rd time that Haruka and Michiru have squared off against Tequila Sunrise in a tag team environment in, ladies and gentlemen, about a 2-month span. And even though Tequila Sunrise has won the previous 2 encounters, including the latest one, at the last quick review, ladies and gentlemen, that's not been enough for Haruka and Michiru. They continue to pursue those tag team titles. And ladies and gentlemen, if they win tonight, they will get another match against the champs at WarGames. This time, it would be for the belts. So ladies and gentlemen, Haruka and Michiru have everything to gain in this contest and nothing to lose. And now, listen to these 20,000 plus explode, because here come the reigning and defending VWF Tag Team Champions. They are the 3-count Cowgirl, Dixie Clements, the Zero Fighter, Reiko Hinamoto, and together they make up Tequila Sunrise. Arguably 2 of CAW's most popular women right now, ladies and gentlemen. Listen to these fans. That's 20,000 plus on their feet screaming, ladies and gentlemen. And can Tequila Sunrise, VWF's only undefeated tag team, continue their dominant streak tonight? Because, ladies and gentlemen, if you consider this from Tequila Sunrise's standpoint, of course, if Haruka and Michiru manage to win this contest, they will be the #1 contenders and will face Tequila Sunrise again at WarGames. But ladies and gentlemen, if Tequila Sunrise win, they get a night off. They get a free pass. And ladies and gentlemen, in the tag team ranks, that is so very important to get some much needed rest. So there's a lot in this for Tequila Sunrise as well. But keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, on tonight's episode of Nitro, the belts are not on the line. And right now, we've got Michiru in there against Dixie Clements. And ladies and gentlemen, you can remember, every time these two teams have fought in tag team competition, Tequila Sunrise has won and won fairly easily. But ladies and gentlemen, of course, the last 2 weeks there have been singles contests between all the members of these two tag teams. And each time, the inactive member of Haruka and Michiru's team of the Outer Senshi would interfere in those matches. So while Tequila Sunrise has dominated Haruka and Michiru in the tag team bouts, they have been shut out against this team in singles competition. Interesting to note, ladies and gentlemen. And right now, Michiru's in a bad part of town. Nice belly-to-belly suplex from Dixie Clements, the 3-count Cowgirl. Making the tag to Reiko Hinamoto. Reiko now with a headlock. Oh my, Michiru ducked underneath that. Nice clothesline from Michiru Kaio. And a nice flashback there. Shades of Mr. Perfect, Kurt Hennig. Ladies and gentlemen, if I'm sounding overly excited, it's because I am, ladies and gentlemen, because I am so excited about being a part. As you see a cover there and only a 1. I am so excited about being a part of the Vixens Wrestling Federation's next Click Preview event, which is WarGames, ladies and gentlemen. As I stated several times, ladies and gentlemen, it is this Sunday. We are 6 days away. And ladies and gentlemen, you still have plenty of time to make that call to your internet provider to tell them you want to be a part, oh my, of WarGames, as you see a devastating double team from the tag team champions. 2, and oh my, Haruka makes the last second save. Michiru would not have kicked out of that tag team combination. Nice elbow from Michiru. Michiru now has gone the distance so far. Oh, tried it once again to go for a Hurricane Rana, and once again the powerful Dixie Clements turns it into a powerbomb. Dixie is arguably the strongest woman in the entire Vixens Wrestling Federation. But Michiru right now just kind of hammering away here. Oh my, just cleared out Reiko Hinamoto when Reiko let her guard down. Lateral press, 2. Almost got her. Ladies and gentlemen, keep in mind, Tequila Sunrise, the Vixens Wrestling Federation's only remaining undefeated tag team, as far as tag teams who have started out here in the VWF. That is not including, of course, the team that was just formed last week in Lara Croft and X23. And oh my, Dixie was going to try and pick Michiru back up, but Michiru with a thumb to the eye and a bulldog. And Michiru really needs to consider making that tag. She's going all the way here, and she could walk right into a Dixie cutter. It's over. It's over. Haruka cleared out. It's over. Tequila Sunrise has gone 3 for 3. 2. No. Unbelievable. That just goes to show you how badly, ladies and gentlemen, you may not like the Outer Senshi, Haruka, and Michiru. And quite frankly, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not a big fan of them either, but that was unbelievable. What guts from Michiru to kick out of the Dixie cutter. And you have to wonder if that will stay in the back of the mind of Dixie Clements. And Michiru right now kind of taunting her, showing that she's no worse for wear here. And Frankensteiner from the top rope. Reiko now trying to restrain Michiru. She was wide open for Dixie, but oh my. Dixie didn't get there in time, and now Michiru's right back on the offensive. She's going all the way for her team, but ladies and gentlemen, right now Michiru's doing pretty well. Oh my, and Dixie just measures her for that drop kick. And Dixie, she likes to do this. Spear! And these fans chanting for Dixie. And here it comes. The Dixie lock. Her own spin on the Texas Cloverleaf. This could be it. Haruka has no way of protecting her teammate. And what does she say here? Oh my, Haruka somehow makes the very last second save for her partner Michiru. Boy, she was in that move for a long time. A good 15, 20 seconds. And ladies and gentlemen, you've got to give it to Tequila Sunrise. They have absolutely cut the ring in half. Michiru started this match, and Haruka has yet to get in there. Gutbuster from the Zero Fighter, Reiko Hinamoto. The All of Japan FWA veteran. She's on the top. Oh my! The Angel Dive. 1. No, Haruka makes the save again. Ladies and gentlemen, this commentator is no fan or supporter of the Outer Senshi. But ladies and gentlemen, you have got to give it to them. Michiru has withstood a Dixie cutter, a huge spear, and she just withstood the Angel Dive from Reiko. And Michiru finally, after 10 minutes of pure punishment, makes the tag to Haruka. And right now, Tequila Sunrise, you have to be thinking that they're starting, doubt has to start creeping up into the back of your mind when you've thrown everything you can and they are still in it. And ladies and gentlemen, they spent a good 10 minutes just dishing out punishment to Michiru. But now Reiko's got to contend with a fresh Haruka. Haruka has, she's not been in this match at all, and Reiko's been in there for about 5 or 6 minutes, and so has Dixie. Haruka is easily well, besides the referee, of course, easily the freshest woman in there. And Haruka right now content to just kind of slow the pace down. Oh my, chin breaker there from Reiko. Reiko in trouble. Nails the Hurricane Rana, but hooks the leg. 1, 2, no. Haruka way too fresh to be out of it yet. And Haruka right now, Haruka Tenno looking good. And a big suplex onto Reiko Hinamoto. Ladies and gentlemen, I've got to say, I'm impressed with Haruka and Michiru here. They have obviously done their homework on Tequila Sunrise here. This is a much closer match than the last two encounters. Haruka and Michiru have really, I mean, they've taken Tequila Sunrise's best shots here. Haruka hoisting Reiko on the top rope. Oh my, big right hand. And what are we going to see here? Oh my, we're not going to see, oh, a huge fall-away slam. And that could do it. But no, Haruka picks her up. Suplex City coming up. Oh my. What goes up must come down. And the Outer Senshi are really on a roll here. Ever since Michiru made the tag to the very fresh Haruka, Haruka's been in control. And what are we going to have here? Oh my, Reiko in a bad position. Oh my! Top rope, belly to belly. That could do it. The cover. Dixie's nowhere to be found. 1, 2. And Dixie out of nowhere just barely bails out her partner. Boy, that was close. I have never seen Tequila Sunrise in as much trouble as they are in right now. They are VWF's only remaining undefeated tag team. Look at this, a roll-up, 1, and only a 1. And ladies and gentlemen, I've got to say, I've been watching New Gen Wrestling for many years, and I've been the Vixens Wrestling Federation's only commentator. I have never seen this tough an effort on the part of Haruka and Michiru. They are wrestling like a completely different tag team here tonight. They want to go to WarGames. They want to do this again in 6 days. And ladies and gentlemen, I've got to say I'm impressed. And look at this, Haruka lifting up Reiko. Oh my. For the Widow's Peak. She calls that the ground shaking. The ground shaking there. And oh my, just a big, 2 big right hands into Dixie. Reiko's still out. 1, 2. And Tequila Sunrise has suffered their first defeat. They are no longer undefeated. Haruka and Michiru have done it. And ladies and gentlemen, they made it look easy. I have to say, I have never seen Haruka and Michiru wrestle a better match. They were the better team here tonight. And if the belts had been on the line, Haruka and Michiru's long journey would have been complete. And ladies and gentlemen, in 6 days, they get to face Tequila Sunrise again. And ladies and gentlemen, it counts. They are going on to WarGames to wrestle Tequila Sunrise again. And this time, it will be for the VWF Tag Team titles. They just ended Tequila Sunrise's undefeated streak fairly easily. They made it look easy. And ladies and gentlemen, if they can make it look easy now, what about in 6 days? And there you see LuFisto. LuFisto getting ready for her matchup. And here comes the hardcore champion, Lindsay. Lindsay, 1/3 of Al-Qaeda. And look at this. LuFisto wasting no time. Lindsay snuck up on her like a thief in the night. And as customary for Al-Qaeda, took the hardcore title from LuFisto last week in cowardly fashion. And now LuFisto is out for blood. LuFisto out to teach her a lesson. Oh my, but Lindsay right there with a neck breaker. They're battling right here on the concrete. LuFisto taken down. Lindsay now with LuFisto. Oh my God, did you hear that? Oh, unbelievable. Listen to LuFisto's skull crashing into those steel steps. But LuFisto, right back up. The super hardcore anime. Wanting to get her belt back. Oh my, and giving Lindsay a taste of her own medicine. And ladies and gentlemen, right now, with the absolute beating that LuFisto is giving out here, where did Lindsay find the time to put her mask on? Oh my God, just again and again. I don't know how these two are even standing. They've only been slugging it out for a couple minutes now, but ladies and gentlemen, the average person would be out by now. Halfway to the hospital. Oh no, and now Lindsay with a steel chair. Oh my God, and a huge punch. Oh no, don't do this, Lindsay. Oh my goodness, just suplexed right there onto that unforgiving concrete floor. Now Lindsay's got another weapon. But she took LuFisto for granted, and LuFisto makes her pay. Oh my. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, this is for the hardcore title. 24/7 rule. Just because they never got in the ring, just because you never heard a bell, doesn't mean Lindsay's belt is not up for grabs here. And ladies and gentlemen, these two women will face off again in 6 days at WarGames. In the main event, it will be the so-called dream team of LuFisto, Ali Mizuno, and the VWF champion Aith Gainesboro against Lindsay, Abdalah, and Tiffa, the three members of Qaeda. And ladies and gentlemen, the stakes have never been higher. The bad blood has never been worse. Oh my, and just cracking that Singapore cane over Lindsay's skull. LuFisto can get down and dirty with the best of them. And a backdrop there on the concrete. And, oh my, just spiking that steel trash can like it was a football. And a huge STO. And ladies and gentlemen, I think, ladies and gentlemen, even though she's on VWF's side, and I can respect her, ladies and gentlemen, sometimes LuFisto scares me. She gets that crazy look in her eye. And ladies and gentlemen, nobody in the Vixens Wrestling Federation can do hardcore better than the super hardcore anime. Like I said last week, Lindsay, I don't think she had any idea what she was getting herself into when she decided to take the hardcore title away from LuFisto. Because, oh my, it's a horse of a different color when you are the champion, when you are the hunted, when you are the, instead of the hunter, ladies and gentlemen. When you are the prey instead of the predator. And LuFisto, oh my, is a very deadly predator. And she is just absolutely taking it to Lindsay right now. Lindsay was tossed into the front row, and ladies and gentlemen, about 5 fans threw her right back. Oh my, I don't like where this is going, and I bet Lindsay really doesn't like where this is going. Lindsay on that table. The ref to the top rope. Now LuFisto to the top. That's a 20-foot fall. Oh my God! Unreal! LuFisto throwing caution to the wind and pouring that 7-Up all over Lindsay's face. 1, 2. And I think Lindsay is going to wish that she didn't kick out, because now the punishment continues. And now she's got an RC Cola from another fan. And Lindsay splashes that RC Cola in LuFisto's face. Lindsay now fighting for her life. And she's got a crutch. Oh my goodness, and just crushing it into LuFisto's face. Oh my. This is for the hardcore title. The belt is definitely on the line here. Can LuFisto get it back, or will Lindsay be able to defend it? Oh, and she was going to try and crash LuFisto into that fan barricade and didn't. And LuFisto going to try and show her how it's done. Oh my. German suplex from the super hardcore anime. And I think she's actually getting stronger with the kind of punishment. I mean, every time that Lindsay tries to inflict some kind of damage onto LuFisto, I think it makes LuFisto stronger. LuFisto enjoys these kind of brutal matches. And I think, ladies and gentlemen, Lindsay is really going to regret trying to embarrass LuFisto, trying to take LuFisto out, because she only made LuFisto angry. And ladies and gentlemen, I gotta say, I wouldn't want LuFisto angry at me. Oh my, Lindsay just tosses her into that ladder, and LuFisto's lucky she didn't break her back. Luthez press, fist and fire. And now Lindsay with the ladder. Ladies and gentlemen, if this is any indication, any kind of preview as to what we will see at WarGames, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be something to remember. Takedown there from Lindsay. The hardcore champion on the outside looking for another weapon. And she comes up, oh my, with another table. This never ends well. LuFisto daring her back in, saying, come on back in and get some more. Oh my, LuFisto right there had that table thrown right into her shin. And Lindsay now with the table. You have to imagine no matter what happens here, this could end it. This could end it. Oh, huge chop block from LuFisto. That's as legal as a hammerlock. Anything goes in these brutal and sick and career-shortening hardcore title matches. German suplex through the table, and once again, Lindsay eats wood and not the kind that she prefers. I'm sorry, that's a terrible joke. I am so sorry. That's awful. I just feel terrible. Wait a minute. No, I don't. I don't. Al-Qaeda is a bunch of cowards and just awful people. And ladies and gentlemen, if I want to make the occasional innuendo joke, I'll take it. Especially if it's Al-Qaeda. Oh my, and LuFisto hurled at that ladder at about 100 miles an hour. And she's going to do it again. Oh my, face first. That's going to take out a couple of teeth. And the cover, and Lindsay hooking the ropes. Nothing the ref could do about it, too. No, and LuFisto kicks out. Any other human being would be unconscious by now and would have already reached the hospital. But LuFisto has found her second wind. And I don't know if there's anything that Lindsay can do to slow down the super hardcore anime. And look at this. LuFisto is a very, very dangerous human being. She is a very dangerous woman in that squared circle and outside of it. I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, if I was going to get caught on the wrong street corner at the wrong time at night, I know I would want LuFisto getting my back, ladies and gentlemen. She's just crazy enough to take on anybody. Is there anybody that could ever slow down the super hardcore anime? Because right now she is punishing Lindsay and she's enjoying every second of it. LuFisto now. Oh my, the Emerald Fusion. And that's her tribute to Mitsuharu Misawa. And it helps her get the hardcore title back. Shades of Mitsuharu Misawa. And ladies and gentlemen, LuFisto, the super hardcore anime, has gotten her belt back. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we all could agree that Lindsay really walked into LuFisto's hands when she took the belt away last week, because that meant that LuFisto could really enjoy herself this week. She takes the fight to Lindsay, keeps it there for about 20 minutes, and comes away the hardcore champion for a second time. And ladies and gentlemen, that's gotta build some momentum for this dream team as they get ready to take on Al-Qaeda in the WarGames match in 6 short days. And first blood goes to the dream team. LuFisto gets the hardcore title back. Oh my, here comes Lara Croft and X23. Let's hear what they have to say. And ladies and gentlemen, I gotta say, ladies and gentlemen, it would not be a wise decision to touch that dial right now, and it would not be a wise decision to touch that dial for the remainder of the time that this week's installment of Nitro is on the air. Because, ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't get much bigger than this. 2 huge matches still to come your way, and one of them getting ready to start right now. There you see the leader of Al-Qaeda, Abdalah bin Laden. And ladies and gentlemen, she really seems to be, she could possibly be in over her head here. Just a little bit of dissension in the ranks of Al-Qaeda. You saw that argument, that little spat between Abdalah and Tiffa. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, Lindsay is no longer the hardcore champion. And Abdalah now getting ready to step in there with a living legend. How will Abdalah fare? And listen to this crowd. I can't even hear myself think. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not even going to try and talk over this. Because, ladies and gentlemen, let's just listen and watch to the return of one of the greatest women's wrestlers in the history of this sport. Let's listen to the entrance of Ami Mizuno. Ladies and gentlemen, I could say a lot of things right now. But ladies and gentlemen, I think only one phrase will work in this situation. As you see a legend taking to the ring once again, ladies and gentlemen, I think 3 words describe this better than anything else I could possibly say. Ami is back. Bell's gone, we're underway, and oh my! Abdalah doesn't even get a chance to point her finger at Allah because she's got Ami Mizuno right in her face. The former NGW Women's Champion is out for blood. And Abdallah's going to really have her hands full in this one. I mean, how else can you describe going in there against a 4-time women's champion? One of the most decorated superstars in all of CAW history. Abdalah right now, just trying to, she's got to take the crowd out of it somehow. I don't know how she's going to do that because it's literally 20,000 plus versus 1 here. These fans solidly behind Ami Mizuno. Ami off the ropes, drives the elbow home. And Ami Mizuno doesn't look like she's lost a step. Ladies and gentlemen, she's been on the shelf for about a month now. But she's really hit her stride. Oh my, huge back body drop there from Abdalah. Take nothing away from Abdalah bin Laden. She is a very deceptively powerful female competitor. She could match strength with Dixie Clements or any female wrestler here in the Vixens Wrestling Federation. Ladies and gentlemen, of course, keep in mind, coming up next, our main event of the evening and our last stop before WarGames. It's for the VWF Championship. As the champion, Aith Gainesboro steps in the ring against the #1 contender, Tiffa Lockhart. And ladies and gentlemen, you have to wonder what kind of statement it would make if Al-Qaeda could somehow capture the VWF title going into WarGames. Lindsay has already suffered defeat at the hands of LuFisto. We have a new hardcore champion. And now, Ami is going to try and make it 2 for 2 so far in these singles matches, pitting the Dream Team against Al-Qaeda. Oh, huge suplex onto that unforgiving concrete surface on the arena floor here at the BWF Arena. Referee with a 20 count to work with, but right now I think Ami is going to take a 19 count because right now she's got a score to settle. She's got a lot of frustration to take out on all of Al-Qaeda, and she'll get her chance in 6 short days at WarGames, but right now she can take out a lot of it on the leader of Al-Qaeda, Abdalah bin Laden. Oh my, a Scud missile right there. Ami tried to go to the top, but Abdalah caught her. Abdalah now. You got to remember, ladies and gentlemen, this is only Abdallah's 3rd or 4th contest as a VWF wrestler. 2! And she almost got Ami. I mean, you have to wonder what is running through Abdalah bin Laden's mind. I mean, what would you be thinking, ladies and gentlemen, if you were stepping inside that squared circle with a living legend, one of the very best in the history of the entire sport. We all know what Ami Mizuno's capable of, but we're still not really sure what Abdalah bin Laden is all about inside that squared circle. But right now, she's dishing out some punishment to Ami. This would be huge for Al-Qaeda if somehow Abdalah could get the victory over Ami Mizuno here. Oh, huge clothesline from Abdalah. Abdalah now. Oh, just dropping some bombs on the exposed head of Ami. Ami's in a lot of trouble right now. Maybe she is a little bit rusty coming back. But you got to remember, ladies and gentlemen, she was on the shelf for over a month. Huge fall-away slam. Did you see how far Ami flew in the air?
Hook of the leg. 1, 2, no.
Only a 2 count. Abdalah continuing to inflict some punishment on Ami. Oh my, whip for a spear and ate the top turnbuckle. And now Ami stomping a mud hole and walking it dry. And giving Abdalah the 2-finger salute. Ami Mizuno is out for a little bit of revenge, wanting to use Abdalah for her personal punching bag before WarGames. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, WarGames coming to you in 6 short days. The second ever click-per-view extravaganza here for the Vixens Wrestling Federation. You still have time to make that call to your internet provider. Tell them you want to be a part, oh my, of VWF WarGames, because you're going to see action as exciting as this, and perhaps even more exciting, ladies and gentlemen. Who knows what surprises await us at WarGames. Anything can happen in the Vixens Wrestling Federation. Oh my, and Ami just getting crushed right now. Abdalah using those steel steps for a weapon. But Ami trying to come back now. These two brawling on the outside. Ladies and gentlemen, this has not been your typical technical wrestling contest. This is a brawl. Oh my, and Abdalah dropped on those steel steps. That could do permanent damage. This is nothing but a Pier 6 brawl, ladies and gentlemen. A Donnybrook, if you will. And another suplex. That time it cleared out the steel steps. Both women using those steel steps for a weapon. Ami now. Huge power bomb on that unforgiving concrete. This could be a career-shortening kind of match. Ami is out to hurt Abdalah. Oh my, and Abdalah face plants right there. And she may have blown her knee out. She was favoring her knee. She may have just blown it out. That patella may be facing the wrong direction. But Ami is not letting up. And look at this, just dropping those huge right hands. Abdalah is hurt. And listen to these fans chanting for Ami. Listen to them chant for Ami Mizuno. Ami fires her back in. Ami on the top rope. The 4-time NGW Women's Champion leaps. Scores with a spear. Abdalah bin Laden may not make it to WarGames. She may not make it past tonight's episode of Nitro. Ami could put her on the shelf for good. And ladies and gentlemen, I wouldn't complain. 3-on-2 at WarGames sounds very good. Sounds like a great idea. As Ami nails a swanton bomb. And now, boots in this section, Mercury Stunner, no. Oh my. Ami was just an inch away from cinching that Mercury Stunner. This could be it, no. Abdalah gets out of it again. Abdalah just got out of that second one by the skin of her teeth. And Abdalah now. What's she got to do against Ami Mizuno? Ladies and gentlemen, to use a sports term here, ladies and gentlemen, Abdalah bin Laden has run into a buzzsaw. Ami Mizuno may just be too much for the leader of Al-Qaeda, but a nice STO there. Nice STO from Abdalah bin Laden. And look at this. Oh, come on. Come on now. Abdalah may be trying to get herself disqualified. And look at this. She refuses to go back in the ring. She's not going back in the ring, and she's got another chair. I can only imagine, ladies and gentlemen, Abdallah's trying to get herself disqualified just so she can make it to WarGames. And look at this, the referee clearing out those chairs. That's a good thing, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have a clear winner. And it's looking like that clear winner may be Ami Mizuno. Ami's got the chair. And she elects not to use it. Ami, maybe her senses have taken over. She realizes it would probably mean a lot more to pin Abdalah cleanly. But Abdalah seizing the opportunity, 2. And only a 2 count. As I said, ladies and gentlemen, the Dream Team are 1 for 1 so far tonight in their single encounters with the members of Al-Qaeda. We have a new hardcore champion. It is LuFisto. She defeated the former champion, Lindsay. Well, Irish whip and a nice back body drop, and you can measure it yourself. Ami had to have flown about 7 feet in the air because you saw how far away she landed from Abdalah. And Abdalah now. Oh my, that unorthodox move trying to dislocate that shoulder, but look at this. Ami right back up. Ami is possessed here. And look at this, Mercury Stunner. No. And for the 3rd time, Abdalah barely gets out of it and hits the WMD. That could be it. Could she pin Ami? 1, 2. She got her. Abdalah bin Laden has beaten Ami Mizuno. A major, major upset. And ladies and gentlemen, Abdalah bin Laden will probably do a lot of praying tonight because she just barely, she pulled off a miracle here tonight, defeating the former NGW Women's Champion, the living legend, Ami Mizuno. Ami tried once again to go for that Mercury Stunner, left herself wide open. Abdalah hits the WMD and scores a huge upset and sends a message for her team, Al-Qaeda. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm shocked. Abdalah bin Laden withstands a huge amount of punishment. 3 different occasions, just barely sneaks out of the Mercury Stunner, hits the WMD and wins it. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's go through the card for this Sunday's WarGames. Triple threat steel cage match for Makoto Kino's Queen of the Mountain contract. She will be stepping into that cage with Rei Hino and Usagi Sakino. Ladies and gentlemen, that one is going to be a classic. We saw them compete in the Queen of the Mountain match last month. And this is, ladies and gentlemen, this one's going to be just as exciting. Triple threat steel cage match for the Queen of the Mountain. It's put up or shut up time. And also, ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at a few other matches you can expect. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Usagi Sakino standing in the ring. Usagi with some harsh words for her opponents at WarGames. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, taking a look at some other action. Of course, a match that was just made several minutes ago. the team of Laura Crofton, X23, the former EWE Siren champion, take on the veterans, Ashley and Jessica, the Simpson sisters, in tag team action. Ladies and gentlemen, anything goes, and you have to imagine the winner of that match takes a huge step in the tag team title ranks. You have to imagine it would really help them. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, this match was just announced several seconds ago by Frederick James Francis. Team G4, Morgan Webb and Olivia Munn, after that cowardly attack at the beginning of tonight's Nitro, Frederick made this match. They will take on Yuna and Riku, the Gullwings. Also, ladies and gentlemen, for the tag team titles, Haruka and Michiru, I have to admit, earned this contest. This time, it's for all the marbles. Haruka and Michiru, the challengers, step in there against the tag team champions, the dominant Tequila Sunrise, Dixie Clements, and Reiko Hinamoto. And of course, the match that everyone has been talking about, the talk of the CAW wrestling world, the WarGames match. 3-on-3, the Dream Team, the Hardcore Champion LuFisto, the Living Legend Ami Mizuno, and the VWF Champion Aith Gainesboro step in there against their bitter rivals Al-Qaeda, Abdalah bin Laden, Lindsay, and Tiffa Lockhart. Ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be a match to remember. It's going to be a show to remember. And you still have a chance to be a part of it. It is WarGames coming your way this Sunday. And of course, the official theme of WarGames, it is Endgame by Rise Against, available now wherever music is sold. Ladies and gentlemen, WarGames is going to be a classic, and we want to have you there. Be there for WarGames. And ladies and gentlemen, now our main event of the evening, our last stop before WarGames. It is for the VWF Championship. The champion, Aith Gainesboro, steps in there against the #1 contender, former NGW champion, Tiffa Lockhart. It's main event time. Let's get it on. Ladies and gentlemen, Diana Buffer with the announcement, and this is for the big prize, ladies and gentlemen. Al-Qaeda has a huge opportunity here. Tiffa Lockhart last week defeated Minako Aino to become the new #1 contender for the VWF Championship. Tiffa Lockhart has the opportunity here to take the VWF title to Al-Qaeda just before WarGames and send shockwaves through the CAW wrestling world. Tiffa Lockhart, of course, a former NGW Women's Champion, former NGW Tag Team Champion. She has literally done it all in the CAW wrestling world, and Tiffa looks to add another belt to her trophy case here tonight. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of bad blood in this one. It all started several weeks ago when Tiffa Lockhart shocked the world by attacking Aith Gainesboro after a match against Lindsay, showing the world that she had joined Al-Qaeda. And here comes the champion, the only champion VWF has ever known. I am talking, of course, about Aith Gainesboro. And ladies and gentlemen, what a fighting champion she has been. She has taken it to Al-Qaeda. She has taken on all comers, even on the house show circuit. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the hardest working women in CAW wrestling. I bestowed that moniker upon former CCW Women's Champion Amanda several years ago, and I think it also applies to this woman right here, Aith Gainesboro, who has been in the CAW world since 2004. Two of CAW's female mainstays go at it for the title here tonight on the main event of Nitro. It's Tiffa, it's Aith, and it's right now. There's the bell. And Tiffa Lockhart wasting no time. This is for the VWF title. And Tiffa Lockhart wasting no time. Ladies and gentlemen, of course, these two women have been in the CAW wrestling business since 2004, since the very beginning of New Gen Wrestling, and now here they are going at it in the Vixens Wrestling Federation. Tiffa Lockhart, of course, a member of Al-Qaeda. But, of course, ladies and gentlemen, you saw earlier tonight and in the past couple of weeks some dissension in the ranks between Tiffa and the rest of Al-Qaeda. Tiffa and Abdalah bin Laden really on kind of rocky terms right now. Aith, of course, has taken on all comers. She's been a heck of a fighting champion. And ladies and gentlemen, what a huge match. I mean, this is exciting, ladies and gentlemen. It doesn't get any more exciting than this to know that we are going to have a VWF title match here on Nitro. You don't have to wait until the click per view. You don't have to wait to make that call to your internet provider. You can go ahead and see a match for the top prize in this. Oh my, as you see Aith miss, you get an opportunity to see a bout for the top prize in this league right now and right here on Nitro. And right now, these two brawling back and forth on the outside. So much bad blood, so much history. I mean, two of the top women in all of CAW wrestling going at it here. Two women who are legends in this sport. And Aith, nice Hurricane Rana. And right now she's punishing Tiffa on the outside. And ladies and gentlemen, LuFisto defeats Lindsay tonight to become the new hardcore champion. History is made here tonight at the VWF Arena. As Aith, oh my, misses with that dive. And of course then Abdalah bin Laden scores a shocking upset over Ami Mizuno just a few moments ago. So it's all tied up right now in singles action between Al-Qaeda and the Dream Team. 2 and only a 2. So ladies and gentlemen, whoever wins this contest will be taking a huge amount of momentum back with their team going into WarGames. Especially, ladies and gentlemen, if Tiffa can somehow take the title away from Aith Gainesboro. If Al-Qaeda can walk into WarGames with the title, knowing at the WarGames match the belt is not on the line, only pride, ladies and gentlemen, that would be huge. That would be huge for Al-Qaeda. Huge decapitating clothesline there from the deceptively strong Tiffa Lockhart. Tiffa looking to nail that patented final heaven. Over the ropes 360 goes Aith. Aith in a lot of trouble already. And look at this, just slamming her head into that surface. And ladies and gentlemen, the concrete floor has really been a major player tonight. Oh my. Backdrop onto that exposed part of the entrance ramp. And now they're brawling out on the steel portion of the entrance ramp. This one's been all over the place, as much of the action has. And Aith has left Tiffa laying. Ladies and gentlemen, this is no holds barred, of course. Made no holds barred at the very last possible moment by Abdalah bin Laden, trying to give some kind of advantage to her apprentice, Tiffa Lockhart. So, ladies and gentlemen, weapons can be used in this one. So who knows what's going to happen. Oh my, huge backdrop again, this time from Tiffa onto Aith. Aith now with the chair. Oh my, but clotheslined by Tiffa before she can use it. Tiffa, oh, backdrop onto that steel chair. That's devastating. And just hammering away on the champion with that steel chair, just bending that steel chair, leaving dents in it from hitting Aith's head. Aith trying to get back in. Oh my, face buster right onto the chair. That'll even the odds in a hurry. Aith now. Now she's grabbed, yes, oh my, she grabbed that Sprite Zero and threw it right into Tiffa's face. And now Tiffa is out there on the first row as they're tossing her back in like a rag doll. Those fans have really gotten their money's worth tonight. They have made themselves involved in 2 of these matches. And now, Aith with that sledgehammer. Oh my, just driving it into Tiffa's leg there. And again. And now Tiffa with a European uppercut. These two brawling on the outside. This one has turned into a street fight. Now Tiffa with the sledgehammer. Oh my goodness, just, you could hear that. That could be ribs breaking on the part of Aith. And Tiffa now. Oh my, just slamming Aith into the guardrail. And listen to those sick right hands. Good grief. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been in this sport for a long time. Very few times have I ever seen as much bad blood somewhere. And look at this, Tiffa just, she took a swing at a fan. She took a swing at a fan. And Aith takes advantage. Aith scores with a suicide dive. Now she's got the acoustic equalizer. That guitar. Tiffa stopped to jaw with a fan, and now she's paying the price. That was about a 400-foot home run right there. Over the right field fence. And Aith now. Maybe she owes a little bit of thanks to that fan who got under the skin of Tiffa Lockhart, allowing Aith that opportunity. When I say that, ladies and gentlemen, that Al-Qaeda, there's no love lost between them and the fans, I mean it. 20,000 plus here in the VWF Arena, and every single one of them hates what Al-Qaeda stands for. They want to destroy this league. They want to destroy all of these legendary wrestlers. But ladies and gentlemen, these are tough women that they are stepping in the ring against. Aith, Gainesboro, LuFisto, and Ami. And look at that. Aith once again takes advantage and scores with a dive. Tiffa Lockhart, you've been in this sport for 7 years now. You should know that you can't stop to taunt for a single second, because an athlete like Aith will make you pay every single time. Aith now fires Tiffa back into the ring. We're finally back inside the squared circle. Big bulldog there from the champion. The VWF champion now, Aith. She's got the table. What's she going to do with it? And now she's got Tiffa set up on the table. This could do it. If she hits this, it's over. Tiffa exposed on the table. Aith from the top leaps, scores with the moonsault. Oh my! And look at this. Yes, Aith signaling for the great gospel. Up and down to the canvas. The cover. 1. And only a 1 count. I don't believe it. Only a 1 count after the great gospel. How bad does Tiffa want it? Ladies and gentlemen, this has been just an absolutely bloody, absolutely intense, absolutely amazing feud between Al-Qaeda and the Dream Team. And that shows you how badly Tiffa Lockhart wants to walk away with the gold. She kicked out of the great gospel at 1. What has Aith Gainesboro got to do to retain the title? She has to be wondering that herself. Big takedown, big Greco-Roman style takedown from the former NGW Women's Champion. Well, they're both former NGW Women's Champions. Oh my, just a sickening thud. And oh no, not this. She's gonna try and break Aith's leg. Don't do this, Tiffa. Don't do this. You're not this sick and twisted. Oh my God. And that could be the end of Aith Gainesboro's career. She will have no war. Oh, no. Oh my gosh, there will be no war games. This is a career-ending move. Don't do it, Tiffa, please, no. Please, I beg you not to do this. Oh my dear heavens. Oh my. In the name of all that is sacred, Tiffa Lockhart has lost her mind. She's trying to kill Aith. She's trying to kill her. But Aith is back up. Somehow Aith is fighting back, and I don't know how. I don't know how. Where are they getting this from? Tiffa, German suplex. Not like it matters after that concerto. There will be no War Games for the VWF champion, and this is going to do it. This is going to do it. Going for the meteor kick. Measured her and caught her right on the chin. And Aith goes down like a ton of bricks. We're going to have a new VWF champion, but what a champion Aith has been. A gallant effort, and what a first champion Aith Gainesboro has made. And Tiffa Lockhart putting the exclamation point on it with the final heaven. A gallant effort from the champion, and unquestionably a legend in that ring. 2 and 3. No. She didn't get her. She didn't get her. Aith's back up. Aith's still alive in there. Tiffa can't believe it. These fans can't believe it. Can you believe it? Roll up. The cover. 1, 2. No. Oh my. I can't believe this is still going on. Unbelievable. Tiffa Lockhart kicked out of the Great Gospel at 1. Aith Gainesboro kicks out of the meteor kick and a final heaven. Withstood a concerto and scores with the moonsault again. Aith Gainesboro cannot be defeated. She will do anything to retain that title. Nails the Swanton Bomb. Aith now. Tiffa looks lifeless. Listen to these fans. They want Aith to put her away. They want the champion to put her away. And here it comes. The move she's used for over 7 years. The Ketra Twist of Fate. Tiffa's out. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. Yes, she got her. It's over. Aith Gainesboro has retained the VWF Championship. She is still your VWF champion. And they have sent a huge message to Al-Qaeda. Tiffa Lockhart has got to take this message back to Al-Qaeda. That the Dream Team is here and they mean business. And in singles competition, the Dream Team takes it 2-3. And look at this. Everyone is down there. It's Aith and Ami and LuFisto. And it's Al-Qaeda. And it's a huge brawl. Oh my God. Oh my God, these 6 women can't wait. They can't wait until War Games. We're gonna have a brawl right now. All 6 of these women fighting. Oh my. And ladies and gentlemen, how are we gonna get to War Games? These 6 won't make it. This could be it. Oh my God, and you just see them. We gotta get security out here to break this up. We gotta get somebody to break this up and maintain order. Can we not get security? It's gonna, well, heck, call the police department. Maybe the police department can get this settled down. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm getting through my headset that the cops are on their way. It's gonna take this city's police department to break this up. They are en route. But will they get there here in time to stop these 6 women from killing each other? It's personal. It's more than personal. Ladies and gentlemen, at War Games, is it going to be this? I mean, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be put up or shut up time. Mercury Stunner. Ami finally hits the Mercury Stunner on Lindsay. Dishes one out to Tiffa. And oh no, the lights went out. The lights have gone out. What's going on? What's going on in there? Can we not get the lights back on? Ladies and gentlemen, what are we going to do? Oh my God. The chamber appears. It will be in this demonic structure that these 6 women will go to war. Ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be war. In 6 days, it's WarGames. It's the Dream Team. It's Al-Qaeda. And it's once and for all. Ladies and gentlemen, we're out of time. See you Sunday. Good night.